Will we ever get a Lamine Yamal type of prodigy, but in the sport of boxing? And what I mean by this is will we ever see a fighter who is 18 years and under, who is legitimately in conversations as one of the best fighters in the world at that time? Let's talk about it. So first you have to think, okay, where can a fighter go pro at a very young age? Probably Mexico, right? So he could be a Mexican fighter who goes pro at, like, let's say 16, or he can be an American fighter who just fights over in Mexico and goes pro at the age of 17. And then you have to think, okay, like, what is the smallest weight division a fighter can be in that's gonna get him a lot of eyes on him, give him some notable names to fight, and to all around make sure he can be built in a very good manner. I'm thinking probably at minimum lightweight division, but probably more than likely he would have to fight at welterweight. Next, you have to think, okay, this guy will probably have to be fast track, right? So he'll be fighting, let's just say, a 10 rounder in his very first pro fight. So for example, Itama. He just fought Jermaine Franklin in his 415 pro fight, looked great, but it was his hardest test to date. So keep in mind, the Prodigy, he'll be fighting that level of opposition or better in his very first pro fight. Also, it kind of goes without saying, but he has to be a KO artist. I'm talking about a guy that you're going to be scared just to watch his opponent just tremendously get damaged. Like, just imagine Tank Davis, but scarier. And the very last thing a fighter would need to be even considered as one of the best fighters in the world at that time, at the age of 18 years old or under, he would need a win over a pound for pound talent. And not just some guy who's just barely in the rankings. I'm talking about a top 3 pound for pound talent. So just imagine, 18-year-old Prodigy goes in there and beats a Shakur Stevenson, whether it's a masterclass or a KO. Yeah, crazy. The chances of a Prodigy like this coming around is nearly zero, but you can bet everything you've got that if this ever actually happened, he would be the best fighter to ever step foot on planet Earth.